I kind of wish they caught that just now.
Caught what?
You griping about...
Not clicking over?
No. What you said about the old man.
Oh, you mean Smoochie?
You can't even get it out of your mouth without feeling like an idiot.
Yeah, I tried though. I tried to say it with the straightest face as possible, but you, like, paused for a second.
Let's live righteously, mice.
Let's do, Sedina. Rock on.
Was that Sedina or was that, Pamela?
Palma?
That's what I said, Pamela. Pamela.
Actually, that can be...
Well, it doesn't
Anyway.
matter. According to you, it's the same person anyways.
Well, thank you for joining us at episode 12.
Yes, episode 12.
Yeah, and I've got a name for this one. Because I just now remember what happens. So we'll call this Airship Brigade or After That Kidnapper. So we're going to be doing something a lot different from last time, which I kind of came up with that one belatedly. Last episode was The Old Man in the Mountain, or Samurai with Even More Androgynous Faces, Part 5.
Part 5, you say? Oh.
Get it? The Old Man in the Mountain? I'm so hilarious. That was a book, Old Man in the Sea.
Ah.
One of those, Cliff's Notes books. Why do we have to walk back?
I don't know. But
Why would the game make us do this? Why does Lunar make you do it?
Well, you should still have plenty of fire bottles, so if you get in a fight with more than one person, just use a fire bottle.
Oh, I forgot. This is why they make us go back.
Oh, because...
The Empire attacked.
And it's on fire now. Something's burning. Yeah, I wonder what it is. Weena's like, hey, something's burning down there. I bet it's not the only building here. Well, I can't remember. Are there usually shortcuts out of dungeons?
Do we have like an escape warp thing?
No. Wait, actually, we might. Tell them.
Teleport them? Oh, just anytime you visit it. Well, that's at least convenient.
Well,
hey.
Whenever we want to go back to Boysby, that's going to be convenient.
Nobody wants to do these battles.
It's true.
We're not playing this RPG for the fighting, ladies and gentlemen. We're really not.
I wasn't playing Chrono Cross for anything.
Only because you were being Dre's little bitch, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he?
And K-Jack.
Oh, he convinced you too as well?
Yeah, and someone else. I can't remember who suggested I should do it. And I'm like, fine. Because I needed to spread the word that Chrono Cross is a bad game. And I think I have done just that. I have accomplished my goals. I feel satisfied.
This is probably the only one we'll be doing tonight. We got to get on to watching.
Yeah, we're good. I've got a copy of Kashurn, Robot Hunter. If y'all remember that old anime, but it's live action. How bad could that get? I mean, that has potential to be so bad.
I wonder if it could possibly be on the same level as Robo Geisha.
No way. But I should find Robo Geisha.
I will never take that one on, no matter
I will
what.
watch Robo Geisha.
I can't.
Tengu Milk.
I really do believe I would find that worse than Dead End.
No.
I would. By the way, thank you.
Shrimp.
Yeah, I appreciate you and K-Jack exposing me to that, trailer or whatever that was.
It's hilarious, man.
It is not.
In fact,
Sword sodomy is not hilarious. Thank you.
In fact, it's been so long since anybody at the mag seen that trailer. I think I need to bring it back to the mag. It's just going to get posted in off topic. Yeah, that's getting... Actually, no, I'm posting it in awesome random videos.
Alright, Magonians, if you're listening, if you haven't already seen this, don't.
Oh no, this isn't getting uploaded for like 2 or 3 weeks.
It ain't right.
And I'm going to post it like tomorrow. You can do nothing!
No, I
Your
will.
words will not reach them till weeks after the damage is done.
However long you decide to take in order that, probably hoping they forget, that I said this just now, I will appear in their dreams and warn them.
You will do no such thing.
I have that
allow
power.
it.
I have that power. I'm like that woman in that movie, Paprika.
Paprika.
Wasn't it like she could go into people's dreams and give them messages about life or so? Wait a minute.
Paprika was weird.
Did that ghost just put himself to sleep trying to touch me?
Maybe.
Ew.
This battle is so bad.
Undead molester.
You know, the storyline isn't horrible. I've definitely seen worse. But that's about all I can say about this game.
Well, sometimes it's refreshing to be real basic, just
JRPG.
good and evil, good wants to save the world, evil wants to destroy it. That's okay. We can have that
and
sometimes.
sometimes you just want to date girls so you can learn new skills with your sword,
Sure.
So, you date them and your intimacy will unlock spells from making a sword.
And see, all those pretty girls help you to get in touch with the spirits so that they can make your sword stronger as long as you have a strong heart.
No.
Or what
Because Dark Master doesn't have a strong heart. He's got a dark and weak heart.
Yeah, no, we know he's a dick.
Yeah, but he's still pretty powerful.
No, he's not.
No. You lost to him once.
I didn't lose to him. I lost because of Jella. It wasn't him. His servant was more powerful than him.
Actually,
Actually,
that's true.
Actually, I didn't even lose. We just froze, remember?
That's right. Alright, I can't use that against you. As much as I would...
Oh, I'm sure you would. You were just anticipating it with the utmost enthusiasm.
Oh my gosh. Do we really have to do all this fighting? Come on.
I'd just like to reiterate one more time. I just don't think I have stage presence in the mic. I really hate the way I sound, at least when it's played back to me.
Yeah, me too. I think every single person on the planet's like that.
But then, some other people who are listening will be like, "What's the problem?" I bet the Spoony one thinks he sounds like an idiot.
He sounds funny.
It's
It's hilarious.
It makes me crack up, especially even when he's bitching. It's still hilarious.
It's entertaining. Well, actually, I haven't. I know I've told this to you, but I'm just going to reiterate since we're on camera. But I have a really hard time watching Spoony anymore. Because all that damn wrestling stuff he did, and he just never really came back from it. He never does Final Fantasy anymore. When was the last time he updated Final Fantasy X?
Probably not even a full month ago. Well, I don't know
but
what
he puts priority on these wrestling videos over Final Fantasy X.
Watch him.
I don't, and I hate it.
Okay.
I like to watch him. I think he's funny.
As that guy on Unforgivable would say, "What's the problem?" Kanoha's okay. Don't worry about it. He's like Mr. Miyagi. He looks all old and frail, but
he's gonna move over to Boise after this.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Hey! Where do you think you're going with her?
Up. Run, Mize. No, not that way.
Oh, hell no.
Echo for great justice.
Hell no, Sadina did not just get kidnapped from me.
Yep. And that's why I usually don't fight with her, because she's out of the party multiple times.
Must be talking about Jella.
Yeah.
Actually, not that
I
good.
hit it and quit it.
But you're just horny for anything. You know what?
Well,
that reminds me.
You know what? All these things, you're calling me horny for wanting to hit half of everything on these video games and stuff like that, but they're made to look pretty. They're made that way. It's not like I'm looking at real people walking down the road like, I'd hit that. You know I want to hit that. You know I want to hit that.
That's a funny song. I like that song.
Oh, Offspring, you're so silly.
Still, you gotta have some taste, man. I mean, Jessica, Weena. Oh, that reminds me. I would like to rant about Jessica yet again. I've been playing through a little bit more Lunar. Are you?
Oh boy, here it goes.
You getting comfortable for this?
Ah, here it goes.
I'm sorry, man. She can't. Like, Null's talking less than her lately. How do you achieve that? How do you manage to talk more than Null?
Alright, is she talking more than Null, or is Null talking less than Jessica? Like, is it because Null's talking less? So just...
Actually, no, I think he's talking about the same, but Jessica's just been...
Hey, I said I'd hit it and quit it. I didn't say I'd hit it and then marry it.
You would want that at all, and wouldn't you be thinking about the fact that she's a furry-faced, snaggle-toothed bitch the whole time?
Snaggletooth? You make it sound like she's a hillbilly that's missing 5 and her other are crooked. They're fangs.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I forgot. Jill is actually going to help us here, and you want to know why? Because she's jealous. Who's that?
That ship is headed for the giant airship Cloud Manta, which is on its way to the floating city of Sharon.
Oh god, that reminds me. You know what that means we're close to?
What's that?
A certain green-haired
Oh no!
monster.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You said green-haired and that did it.
You already knew.
Oh no.
Oh, I forgot. That's how
You may use this ship
we get an
if you
airship
wish.
to...
And like Dark Master wouldn't eventually see
Who
that.
are you and why
Why
are
are
you
we
helping
missing a
us?
ship?
There's no time for that now. If you love her, go save her. Doesn't she mean a lot to you?
Of course she does. She's Sedina, not Weena, Jessica, or so many others.
Of course she does. How else are we gonna get spells on our swords?
Well, yeah, that too.
What they?
You know what? Let's just go on after it. We can meet Kyoka and the old man and Boysby later to date Kyoka.
Alright.
Old man is probably such a pervert he'd want to supervise and stuff. Freak nasty.
Well, thank you, whoever you are.
Like it isn't obvious.
Sorry, I had to hit that button. Actually, it's not really obvious. You only seen her once.
I won't allow another woman to have my Dark Master.
Why do you care
I'm
about
the
him?
only one allowed to be with him.
You know what? This is the same sad fate as, what's her name in Rurouni Kenshin?
Ah!
Yumi. Remember how even though Shishio's like this madman, she
Does-
loves him anyway.
Does Shishio even have like working?
Yeah, he did get kind of burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, like there's nothing about Shishio that's probably wholesome.
But, okay, awkward. Anyway, I don't even know why you'd be thinking about that.
And you actually like entertained my thought for a moment.
I did, that's, yeah, sure. But, you know, I just now got done watching that part.
Oh, you're watching Ronin.
Sodina!
See, like, I, the whole series
Yeah.
off the internet. So, yeah, I never saw, like, the actual last few episodes, you know. So I'm going through it all in order.
Ah.
And actually, I pity Yumi. I can't help it.
We're gonna crash!
Oh no!
That sounded so fake.
Everyone, jump onto the Cloud Manta!
The scene is retarded. That sounded so unconvincing considering you're being shot at and you could be blown out of the sky.
Hey, is this where we get Soshi? Oh no, we already have him.
Yeah, he's in our party now. Let's
This
go.
is actually pretty bad. Let's put him in the front, just for kicks
Yeah.
and punches and headbutts.
I hate this music right here.
I do too.
This doesn't sound like breaking into an aircraft to rescue somebody kind of music.
It sounds like nightclub kind of music, like you're in a bar or something. Really? Not even get to the save Damashi. Really?
I can handle it.
Ah, what the heck is that? Back there in the back row.
A wicked fairy.
That's. I would save them. We got fire bottles.
Alright, alright. Oh, 1 point of damage.
Do you remember what they normally did?
Probably not even 30. God, not even wire's gonna be any hassle at this rate.
I'd say either pull out probably Musa, but Mize needs to sing it because he's really behind in levels.
So she looks.
He looks so like pensive. I don't know. He's just like I'm.
Picky picky say point. But
I
yeah.
still haven't learned that Damashi etiquette yet.
I like how you put that. Speaking of which, I believe we spend a whole chapter in this game soon learning Damashi etiquette. It's like you have to learn like the Damashi way of life in order to get into their town or something. Yeah, there's actually a town for ghosts.
A ghost town. And we don't mean that literally. Actually we do mean that literally. It's not unpopulated. It's populated with ghosts.
I never understood why that siren goes off every now and then either. But yeah, this is one of those stupid little maze dungeons where either you're gonna, like, the room we're trying to get to is actually really close by, but we could totally go out of our way if we don't know where to go, which we don't. So we could be at this for hours, who knows.
Hours!
What am I doing?
You're, equipping that racer you just got?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Hey, I'll bet that's for,
Yes, it is.
Milwin.
Doing!
Oh, maybe it's good for Marion, too, but I figure Milwin being the scientist, intellectual, Dana Scully type.
I bet you it'll work on either one of them. Just whoever needs it more. It's, you gotta go to status.
Yeah. Oh, no, too... We don't worry about equipping stuff too much in this game, so it's
Not really.
kind of tend to forget.
Oh, it just ups the defense. Whatever.
It really does look like a woman.
Wow, look at Soshi's level.
39.
No, it's 25.
But anyway, back to Lunar. I guess I just never noticed before, because the last time I played Lunar was at least a few years ago, and I didn't become as cynical as I have now, to where I get annoyed easily by characters. Jessica pulled another, why are you acting like that? If you want to be liked by somebody, stop that, what you're doing right now. That was cool, I guess. Not very powerful, though.
Because he's level 25.
Alright, easy there, sailor.
Don't ever do that again. I said... Actually, he might not be a good idea to keep him at home.
I actually want something of a challenge. Just keep him there for a little bit.
Alright.
Just to not make me feel... Well, actually, we are just trying to breeze through this game. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
We're not exactly
Well, we've got the 3 weakest party members in the party right now, so... Why?
Oh, I just went this way. Duh, SK.
And now you will have a random fight because of it.
Yeah, I probably will.
Well?
But yeah,
Oh, hi.
What was the example I'm thinking of here with... Oh! Okay, you know that part where you're about to go into... Did he heal me?
Yeah, because he's a Bentley brother. That's it.
What's a Bentley brother?
Bentley, not Bensley.
Oh, what's a Bentley brother?
I don't know.
Then why'd you have to correct me so adamantly?
Because the Bentley brothers are somebody.
Really, who are they?
I don't remember. I'll have to Google it later.
Just firebottle it up.
Yeah, why not?
But okay, you know the part, I got through this, last night at work. You know the part where you're trying to get into the Blue Dragon Cave?
Yeah.
And for some weird reason, the shrine is only, because he's at a lower level, magical power is much less too. Even though you're using an item which should have the same magical power in it no matter who's using it.
Because it's a freaking item.
I mean, it's not like you're innate power inside. Okay. Anyway. And they got this weird tradition where, and I quote, the song of two lovers has to be able to awaken the blue dragon.
Yes.
So, of course, you know how Kyle and Jessica...
They all pair off.
Yeah, you know how Kyle and Jessica in particular are going to totally screw this up. So they're singing, and okay, it's nobody's fault if they suck at it.
Yeah.
But sure enough,
I know where you're going with this already.
who comes off going, blah, 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 why can't you sing right? Don't you love me? Jessica. Shut up. And then, at the end of it, I like how she tries to play the part of, like, this heartbroken, girl who's just being toyed with. Kyle, why don't you ever notice my feelings? I remember that. She actually said that exactly. Well, if you'd stop being a bitch, maybe people might see the inner recesses of your heart that might actually be something of substance when it comes to femininity. And I hate saying that word, because it's very hard to say right. Femininity?
You said it right the first time.
Are you sure I did? Because is it femininity? Like, is the last consonant an M or is it an N?
That reminds me of that video Dre made, where he tried to say for a limited time offer or something like that, and he couldn't say it for the life of him for a limited time.
What was that noise?
Sound like cogs.
Oh, I guess that was supposed to be there. After we use his last attack, we're just gonna go ahead and take him out.
Just put Weena in front.
What do you say? Something in Chinese.
Ging, ging, ging. Ging, ging, ging. Wicka-wanging,
I forgot. Of course, new recruits are gonna start at the same level no matter what.
Oh, he says Token Soken. The name of the attack.
It's sad that you could say. Actually, that's Sofu.
Yeah, I said that wrong. Koken Sofu.
But the fact that hey, there's us.
Yeah.
On your desktop.
My random backgrounds flipping around, and that's the poster we had made for Macon.
And guys, for those of you who haven't played Lunar yet, if SK of all people is talking this way about a girl, then she's got to truly be bad. When I say I protect girls, I'm only talking about the sweet ones. No.
Actually, no, you have a really picky sense. They have to be, like, you're like, alright, I'm just gonna level with you,
okay,
man.
what kind of stuff are you trying to start?
Alright, no, I'm being honest, I'm gonna level with you, man.
Okay.
You are very picky about your women. They have to be a virgin. They have to be very withheld. They cannot be outgoing, and they cannot be quote-unquote fun. Anything breaking that mold, you usually look away from them.
When it comes to love, yes. I never said I wouldn't protect an ugly girl. I never said that. Never said that. It's just I wouldn't dote on her the same way. But I would still do it out of duty, because ugly girls need protecting too.
And give me an example of an ugly girl that you'd protect.
The fairies in Ocarina of Time.
Okay, good point. They are ugly as sin! They are so ugly!
But it's not their fault. I would still protect them, because they are on the side of good.
Anybody who's ugly, it's not their fault. That's their natural
They are
fault.
on the side of good, therefore I must protect them.
Jessica... Din, Nehru, and Ferror.
Jessica, I would cringe and grind my teeth, but I'd still protect her too.
See, she breaks the mold. She's probably not a virgin. She's very outgoing.
She's disgusting. She's unfeminine. She's loud. She's obnoxious. When she gets mad, she's not very good at talking smack. I'm sorry. Every time, and don't get me wrong, I don't like Zenobia either. I think she is an evil cow of a woman. Oh, she makes me cringe with her evilness. But even when Jessica confronts her, she's like, Zenobia, you're not getting away this time. I'll kill you. I wouldn't take that as threatening at all. I think I just now ran across Zenobia right before I saved.
Yeah?
She did one of her random appearances instead of, confronting me herself and squashing me like insects because I'm not at a near high enough level to fight her. Because it's not that point in the story. Instead, she sends, henchmen after me that I can...
Yeah, she does that.
Jessica starts talking smack. You're not getting away this time. I'll kill you. She's like, why would I be afraid of a priestess? And I was like, you know what? It's a good point. And that's another thing I can't understand. Why are their roles... What? Yeah. Why are their roles not reversed? Mia's and Jessica's. Mia, of all people, should be like... Her character is much more suited to being the priestess of the group. But no, instead she's pimp enough to just let Jessica have some semblance of decency and said, okay, you know what? I'll let you cast the white magic so that people will actually at least think on the surface that you might be a sweet person.
You know what? No, screw you. Because you know why? I thought it was cool for once that the healer of the group was, not some pretty princess and all. Oh, are you okay? Oh, all that flowery, virgin-y, blah, blah, blah. That is so stereotypical.
I can't help it if Mia's a girl. I really can't.
I'm just saying it's very stereotypical for the healer of the group to be very, very, very nun qualities.
If anything else, she skipped school all the time. In fact, she made kind of a point of that. How can you be truly devoted to your studies as a healer if you're going to be skipping school all the time? Obviously,
if
she
you're
doesn't.
Naturally born with talent, it's not that important. Hey, she's a good white mage. She's a good white mage.
Okay.
And she can fucking wail on somebody with a mace. She's actually good. I put her, like, the way my setup goes, I have Alex and Kyle, very front, top and bottom. And then I have Jessica, like a little bit farther behind, but right smack dab in the middle.
I do too. That's another thing I just personally can't stand. The fact that
white mage that
what kind of white mage
damage?
carries around a mace? Whatever happened to thou shalt not
cool.
kill? It's not cool.
Thou shalt not kill is Christianity, not
It's
white
cool
magery.
It's cool to you. And you know what? It's just Althena's gift. I'm sure of it. She just has mercy on Jessica. She's like, you know what? I pity you because you were such an ugly, loudmouth, snaggletooth, unfeminine, not proper bitch.
She's not ugly.
I gotta let you have some meaning in this story. So she gives her the white magic.
You need to heal Soshi.
Oh, well.
We've been sitting here arguing this entire time.
Ask me if
Soshi's over here like, please help me.
Please stop arguing about Jessica and heal me.
He's alive.
Yeah, I was so on the edge of my sheet. I was on the edge of my sheet.
Yeah, because we're sitting on sheets, not seats.
Okay, that sounded so gay, and you need to take that back. We're sitting in chairs, people, not... Aren't you gonna laugh? Okay, I guess.
I'm grinning.
You know what? Soshi's gonna die. I really don't care that much.
We'll switch them out. Next care.
Oh, I forgot. It just takes him out of battle completely for some reason. What is... How do you get taunted by that?
Ow!
And like, Sedina's makes even less sense. How do you get taunted by somebody getting mad at you? This game doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It really, really doesn't. Ah!
Hey, it ended the battle.
Right as he pulled Soshi out, too. Are you going to put somebody else in front?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, Jessica's not ugly.
I think she is.
She is. There's nothing
With
wrong
SK, the ugliness of one's heart shows through to the physical appearance, and she has an ugly heart.
Bologna.
Bologna?
Bologna.
Oh, you mean like bologna?
Yes.
Oh,
Bologna.
You're just saying it the way it sounds. Okay, that's...
Yeah, but are you sure you don't want Soshi at least in the back row so he can gain a little bit more experience?
Yeah,
I'm assuming he gets more experience.
That's true.
But, there is nothing wrong about... Jessica has a banging body and she's a Catwoman.
Even if you were to go strictly off of, like, pure sexuality here, Mia's still...
No!
Much...
Well... Alright, no, actually if I had to pick between...
Don't you remember...
Alright, you want to compare the, bromides?
Yeah, no, I was about to say, don't you remember way back in 9th grade when I first got this game? It's like, our only focus in this game, not even saving Luna, I'm trying to figure out which way I came from.
Oh. That's a good question, actually. There's a save Damashi.
Yeah, no, I think that's the one we crossed in the first place. It wasn't even saving Luna from the Magic Emperor when I first went through. I was just, as soon as I heard that there was like this optional scene where you go to the female spring and you can see me and Jessica, I was like, score!
Yeah, but
of course,
anyway.
you had to tread through a
Yeah,
forest
you had
full
to
of-
work for it.
and you had to run away from most of them. Most of them you couldn't. You really
and even if you
were no
did
match
beat them,
for.
they didn't really give you. It wasn't worth the fight.
Yeah, I remember they didn't even give you good
Yeah.
experience. So it was just kind of a, let's just see if you can survive. If you really want it that bad. And I did.
I'm sorry, if you want to compare all the bromides, I actually would probably prefer Jessica over Mia.
That's
I'm not
patient.
saying that Mia's bad.
Okay, just
I mean, Mia's
don't-
smoking hot.
just don't insult my Mia, okay?
I'm not insulting her. I'm just
That's
saying.
that's all I ask. That's all I ask.
I'm not,
Don't crush my heart.
I'm not gonna. There's nothing to insult. She's hot.
And she has a better personality. You admit it.
Well, yeah. She's not a bitch. I'm not saying that Jessica's not a bitch either.
Oh really? I
She-
kind of thought you were negating all that I was saying.
No,
there.
I just think you're blowing it out of proportion.
I don't think I am. What did Rachel say?
Oh, she just made food.
Oh, I
She can
thought,
go get.
I thought she was getting on you for.
No.
Why are you guys at your age talking about video game women? Because it's what nerds do.
Now, but like I
Are you gonna agree with me?
yeah, I agree
Okay, why didn't you?
because I'm still hanging up on Jessica.
Okay, go on ahead. Have,
Alright, so-
have your day in
So
court.
like you're lumping her personality and her bitch in that. Like I'm trying to separate her bitch factor with some of her personality. Like I have my own personality, right? And I can be fun, but I can also be a bitch or an asshole or a dick or whatever, you know. So
Yeah.
Jessica has the same thing, right? She has her own personality, but she can also be a bitch and whatever. But her personality is more, outgoing. It's more like, if she meets someone, hi, how you doing? I'm so and so. It's just like meet someone with outstretched hand instead of like if Sodino was to meet somebody or someone, we kind of hold their hands up over the mouth like, hi, I'm so nice to meet you.
Okay, well, what's so wrong about that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
You're just
I'm
saying.
actually saying that.
You're just saying.
I'm just saying that I like outgoing. Outgoing is cool.
Okay. But I do have to say this. I'm sorry, but the first time Jessica introduced herself to you, it wasn't, hi, how are you? It's like, hey, you're coming with me to this island. Because this guy reminds me of my former boyfriend, and that bit gets me pissed.
Did you see that
Don't-
comment that she said about pitching a tent?
What? Pitching a tent?
Whenever you're going to get a hold of the fake Dragon Master,
Yeah?
that if you investigate her the dude's tent, Jessica will make a comment about how a real man should be able to pitch a tent. You know what pitching a tent is, right?
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with
A boner, a denim tent.
really working designs, really. I mean, really. No, screw that. Really, Japan in general.
I think recently you've gotten on this Japan
I
kick.
have. They have.
I think
I'm just starting to. Well, I've always kind of noticed it, but it's actually pissing me off now.
Oh man.
Because I guess back then I was a horny little teenage boy, just like anybody else, and therefore it didn't matter whether it was inappropriate or not. I wanted to see some breasts.
Yeah. Which we stumbled across on YouTube somehow. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, just now. That was.
We were sitting there like, well, we were watching the training video for Wendy's, the
'Cause it's
hot
a-
drink song, and in the suggested videos, the number one was this chick holding the baby, and out of curiosity, I clicked it, and she just whips out her tit and starts breastfeeding. We're like, what?
Okay.
How is that related to the Wendy's training videos?
By the way, do you know in those dead-end rooms that there's supposed to be a way we can open those doors?
I have no idea.
Then I'm gonna assume they're dead ends, and hopefully I'm correct. Why is that siren going off?
So how you doing in Star Ocean 4, have you made it to... What disc are you on?
I'm on 2.
2 of 4.
I got dead-ended it. There's only 3.
Oh, there's 3? That's
I was
right.
about to say, I hope there's not 4, because otherwise I've thrown one away by accident.
Ha! No, I think you're right, it is 3. I think Blue Dragon was 4. Oh my gosh, do we need to pause till we get out of here? Like, till we find out where we're going?
Actually, I don't know. I'm kind of worried they're going to miss on some good conversation here.
Well, let's just not talk.
We-
I can go get some food in the kitchen while...
Okay, fine, yeah. You know what? Let's just pause until we get to
Alright,
the
if
boss.
we start talking about something, we'll try to stop ourselves.
Yeah. In a minute.
Alright, we know where we're going.
Or at least I think so. I found a new save point anyway.
That's gotta mean something, right?
All these friggin' rooms look the same. You guys didn't miss anything.
Yeah, we didn't talk either.
Well, actually, outside of the dating scenes, do you really miss anything
Yeah, I know, right?
in this whole entire game? So what's this stuff again?
I'm not sure, but it's
That your dear wife has cooked for us?
it's like a beef stew type thing.
Well, it tastes awesome. Girl knows her way around the kitchen. I know where she belongs, Jay. As soon as I started saying the first sentence, I was like, yeah, I know he's worried.
What do you think I married her for?
Well, here we are.
I'm quite impressed you've made it this far. But it was careless of you to have let this happen.
I didn't let it happen. She volunteered to stay behind. I didn't know you were stalking me, you asshole.
Do you realize that I draw power from both light and darkness? You, mice, draw power only from the light.
You know, he kind of just arguing against himself. It's like he's trying to give a reason for why he should be more powerful than me, but...
It seems like we already know who the winner will be.
We
Don't
already
you
fought!
agree?
Yes, me, because, as you said, I draw power only from the light. I don't mix and mingle and create a mutt power of light and darkness. I could have used a better word than mutt, but you get what I'm saying. Inbred.
I will fight for Sedina's life with all my elemental power.
Yes, we will. No, I'm kind of starting to like mice.
Well, it would be good to see how much you've learned. Come, little one. Challenge me.
In fact, I'm going to put mice in the front for this.
Actually,
You, sir, are on notice. Oh, mice has to be in these battles no matter what. That's interesting.
yeah, but you can make him run away. That's what you should do first turn, make him run.
No way, I'm not backing down this asshole. Hey, is Jelly even here? Oh, wait, no. She's back on land. No interruptions in. Well, let's check out our new summons. You know, the Earth God, or whatever, that we found on a mountain.
Feeding on.
Anyway. Let's get this over with.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
That wasn't bad.
I ain't scared.
Did you just say feed, not?
Mad.
Ha! He said mad. Alright.
Yeah, dang it. Lunar, how do I like this game so much when so much of the cast pisses me off?
Lunar 2 fixes that.
It does.
Lunar 2 has pretty much awesome characters all around.
Yeah. Let's go through the party. I think at least everybody...
Hero?
Yeah, awesome.
Hero is awesome. Who's your favorite out of the entire party? And you can't say Lucia. Lucia doesn't count. You never control her. Ever.
Okay. Probably Lamina.
Really?
See, that's a fun person. I like
You're right.
her.
That does break the mold.
I mean, you can tell all that talk about money and stuff and how she loves it so much. That's just cute stuff that she's doing. She doesn't really mean it.
Huh. I like the flying carpet scene.
Flying carpet.
Flying carpet. After a dungeon, she's like, "Here, we'll ride my flying carpet to fuck, where are they going?" I don't remember.
Well, anyway, they're on a magic carpet, right?
And it crashes.
It didn't kill anybody? Oh, wait, I forgot. You're the good guys. Of course you're not going to die from it. Speaking of which, while you were in the kitchen, I just now noticed, you know, I'm fighting servants of the Empire throughout this whole dungeon, right?
Right.
Well, they do 1 point of damage to me. You know, a big dude in heavy armor, you know, with a sword, and he does 1 point of damage. And I'm thinking,
my excess grinding.
Still, it probably wouldn't have been as much as you'd think. Just from...
Hey! That's RMP!
I don't care. He can do nothing. Bring it, son. Bring it. But yeah, it reminds me of, especially in movies, it's not just video games, how, you know, just worthless cannon fodder bad guys are. Right?
Yeah.
Even especially if they're supposed to be, you know, trained soldiers. Well, Crack.com has something to say about that.
You and Crack, man.
Yes, it's hilarious. After this LP, I'm gonna have to direct you to a list of, you know, if movie characters actually made the, you know, realistic decisions in their movies, then they wouldn't be what they are. They wouldn't have the premises that they do. So, the first and foremost one was about, you know, like a guy, you know, a crack agent of some sort, one-man army being sent in to fight a whole entire country,
yeah,
infiltrate it, doing this, that.
A Rambo-type situation.
Yeah, and what they say is, in this movie, he gets mowed down easily with gunfire from 100 different people. And now somebody has to answer for the, you know, outrageously stupid decision they made in, you know, sending only one person to do the job of an entire army. And I was like, it's about time somebody noticed that. And I know there have been historical, you know, observations of real people, you know,
real life vanguards and stuff.
You know, super soldier type, but still none of them were really truly so inhumanly strong and immune to bullets as, you know, they are in most movies and videos.
I know a bad movie we should watch.
We should. That we should.
Yeah, we should.
That we should.
Gary Busey's Bulletproof.
Well, if it's got Gary Busey.
Do you like Gary Busey?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was easy.
The speaker's on the other side of the button.
So you
that was easy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no, the Dark Master was flapping his jaws when I did that last one. Let's try this one more time for good measure.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Don't you like how it is with the bad guys? They talk so much smack. They're like, man, you're no match for me. And then when you beat them, they're like,
you're getting better.
So I guess you're getting better.
Yeah, it's like an underhanded compliment.
I let you win this time.
Oh my god! Really?
What I need.
No! Stereotype bad guy answer. I let you.
Remember, mice. Next time we meet, I will send you to oblivion without a second thought.
Oblivion.
Did you touch her, you fiend? You better not have.
And she's laying on the ground like, ow, my ankle!
That is true.
Are you just gonna leave the airship? Awesome, we have our own airship now.
No, actually we crashed because there's nobody who knows how to fly it, I think. And come to think, oh boy. Remember, this airship is on its way to... I don't even know it as Sharon.
We should have gone to Boise first.
I don't even know it as Sharon. Just town of the green-haired monster. But yeah, I think the Dark Master needed Sodina's holy light or something in order to give him both powers of light and darkness. I don't know.
I wonder what he did to get those powers. You look so serious all of a sudden. You were sitting there grinning, and I said that, and you just like, Like, just saw someone shoot a puppy.
No, it's kind of like in anime, you know, when they do the close-up of the eyes and they flare open in anger.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. You know what? I'm already ready to kind of quit this and get on with it.
Yeah, well...
We're at a pivotal point now,
what
so...
was that? Now a little adding. We'll get to a safe point, we'll go ahead and call it quits.
Yeah, there might be a scene as we get off, so let's make sure to catch that.
Well, as long as you can get to a safe point.
I like this,
Hey, the airship did not crash.
Arab Eastern country, desert, whatever. God.
I'm just saying, we have an airship now.
You don't use it.
But that doesn't make any sense. You have an airship.
You don't use it, though. I do remember that. I think we're going to use it to fly back out of Sharon. That's pretty much it. Actually, why are we even here?
Ah, here she is!
The face of evil, ladies and gentlemen.
Please help us. The people in the city are being tyrannized.
She is not truly a damsel in distress, believe you me.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. At least you can kind of say it like you're
That
bored.
cute girl from Hetoba. It's good to see you again.
I'm sorry, short hair on women make them look like dykes. She looks like a young boy.
She does kind of look like a boy. Kind of an effeminate boy, but a boy nonetheless.
I don't think we've met before.
I'm glad you think that. That way you won't get as
See
close
those
to me.
guys? They're after me. I've got to go. I'll wait for you in the Coincule district.
Coincule?
Yeah, remember, this is like the rich town.
And
It's
their
like this-
district is named after money?
No, yeah, it's like the center of trade. So this place is like split up into sections, and they each got their own name. And kind of like, you know, Houston's so freaking big. Everybody kind of names like each region of it like it's its own city.
Yeah.
There's a girl with pigtails over there. Let's see what she's bartering. Or are those bear ears? Is that a boy with bear ears instead?
She has everything that we'll need. Alright, I'd like the strongest weapon in the game, please.
Yeah, gimme. Say that for later. I wonder who likes the sunflower.
Alright, give us the best sword in the game. He doesn't have it either! What's a happy glove?
Protects for...
Oh,
it's an accessory.
yeah.
You know, we do got some money to spend, but it's like we're so over-leveled, I don't want to spend money on anything that could possibly help us more. That's just kind of the irony in this situation. It's kind of like, you know, when you played Pimp Your Gears. It's like you had all that money to spend, and you probably still had a whole lot left over, but you've already done everything.
What else am I gonna buy?
You've already done everything you kind of could.
It's kind of like...
I hate these trade-off accessories.
Oh,
Why would you do that?
If you wanted to kill off something quicker at the expense of your own defense.
But you're spending money for it. It should be something like that should be free because you're still sacrificing something.
No, you're right.
Screw this game. Anyway, just kind of curious.
For a girl.
Well, you know, we're gonna have to date the bitch one of these days, so...
I don't know what she likes.
She probably likes, expensive stuff.
She likes boy haircuts. Did she sell any of those?
I could get her the group discount at Scissors.
I heard she likes awkward stares from people who are trying to specify her gender.
Gold soap. I just want to...
If that was in Lunar, you would be like, what does that do?
You know all that talk about how just,
Oh
you know...
my goodness, that's expensive.
What is all this crap? Lacy parasol? Who the... Who uses that? I don't think.
Wait. If you have a parasol that's made out of lace,
Is that really?
Is it gonna protect you from water at all?
I guess it's just for show. Just to
Like
make
if there's an umbrella made completely out of lace.
work boots. Okay, who's the most masculine, beer guzzling,
Fuck you.
Yankee baseball watching girl in the group we got?
Fuck you.
What?
Weena.
Do you really think so? No, I'm seriously asking.
Like,
I
Yeah.
really want to give this to somebody and see if it's
well, it
if
might
I
be
get.
Nelsha. It might be Nelsha.
We'll have to think about that. God, there goes all our money. Never mind, we didn't have that much. What? A pair of work boots cost $12,000.
That reminds me of the song. Shoes. Let's get some shoes.
Anyway,
Maybe we should sell off some stuff to try to get some money back.
I ain't even worried about it right now. If we run into trouble, that always spooks me out. Is that a girl?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure that ponytail is signifying a girl.
She's got some big ears though.
What? How does big ears make you a guy?
I don't know. It just kind of automatically make me think of a guy. We're in the what district?
Hit the map button. I can't remember what it is. Triangle?
Goja.
Fugoja!
There's a friggin' save
Oh
point.
wow, that's not a...
Actually, did they even indicate save points on a...
I don't know.
That's how little attention we pay to this game. Oh, I remember. This is just a date spot.
Well...
God, that's probably going to be pretty much our next episode. It's just getting Kylie out of the way. Can't even say her name without my nuts crawling back up inside my body.
Well, hey, for once, I will agree with you. Like I love Weena. I think Weena's awesome. But Kylie, no. I will not stand for Kylie.
She's just a mean person. She's she's lewd, she's selfish.
And she looks like a boy.
But hey, some guys like that kind, so I guess that's why she's in this game. Japanese are trying to accommodate to all possible audiences.
Then why can't you date another guy? That reminds me of a picture on the internet. It was called Gangster Nap. Right?
Gangster Nap?
Gangster Nap. Or Gangsta Nap. And it was two black guys on a subway, right? And they had the really baggy shirts, the cap placed a certain way, baggy pants, and gold chains and whatnot. But one of the black guys was like nuzzled into the other one's shoulder sleeping. Like in a very wrong looking way. And it was called Gangsta Nap.
Huh. Thanks for the visual.
I'll have to, it's funny. You look at it, you're like, really?
Levantis runs this place. Hey, I remember that guy. Don't we fight him?
Levantis?
Yeah. You know,
Hotel.
like in RPGs, you're always busting up into somebody else's town that they're the governor over or whatever, and you tell them, you know, hey, I'm taking over this joint. I disagree with the way you're running things, and then you fight them. That looks like a little girl.
And it does. You're
in
right.
a flower pot.
It does.
What?
And she looks like she has a raincoat over her head too.
And we can't turn the camera in order to.
We'll talk to her from that side and see if we can't get her to look. Look at us when you speak.
I think that's an automated innkeeper. I don't think that's a real. I don't think that's a real girl.
Well, even
Let's.
if she was, she'd be like 7. That's kind of pricey. I mean, not that we don't have
Hey,
it, but...
this is fancy.
And did you notice that all the characters are in line?
Mice, it's time to wake up.
I'm getting a cell phone that's capable
Using MP3.
just for that. That is a way for SK to wake up in the morning.
You know, I should try to, like, sample voice clips from Sedina throughout the entire game and just, audio, like, in the audio, make her say Brad instead of mine. It's just find it, or she says B, cut it to words.
Can you do that?
Yeah, if you can give me samples, like if you can point out areas in the game where she said, words starting with B or BR and maybe an AD and something.
Wait, huh?
Like, does she ever say the word bad? It would be perfect to just cut between the B and the A automated. Find an R she says somewhere and just squeeze it in there. It would be Brad. Time to get up.
Well, I prefer SK probably. But of course.
I don't think she says S.
S or...
Oh, if she says okay, then
but hey,
we got a K.
It's an idea. Alright, well, join us next time for episode 13.
Oh boy.
Rich guys always finish first. Or the withered old ugly bitchy Rose of Sharon. Guess who I'm talking about when I...
It wouldn't be a green-haired boy now, would it? Later, guys!